Okay, so clearly, one of my subscribers pissed me off. Okay, this bitch is coming for my head. This bitch clearly came for blood, and I'm not finna bleed. I got band-aids, bitch, and I got something for your ass. Now, I'm not gonna say her name because you can see the comment right on my Chris Brown video #1. It says, I haven't listened to your video or even watched it, but I have to say at least know the whole story before you start judging and condemning people. Wow, you YouTuber. Now, let me say something to you. First of all, unless your ass was at the scene of the crime to know what the fuck happened word for word, who are you to say that what I said was not right? I go by reliable sources as far as magazines, newspapers, television news, not the tabloid news, but the regular news or the E-channel news, or via internet. Okay, every reliable source that I have read, heard, or listened to has all said that there was an argument between Chris Brown and a woman. The woman was later confirmed to be Rihanna, but because of confidentiality purposes, in the LAPD statement that was written by the attack, they did not disclose the name. They kept it under wraps for confidentiality purposes. So when they made the written statement, not only was the woman's name not given, even though it was later confirmed that it was Rihanna, the woman in question later wrote in the statement that her attacker was Chris Brown. So he has now been identified as the attacker. He's no longer under investigation. Clearly, he did the shit. Him and Rihanna were seen at the party. They left the party in a rented Lamborghini, which the fight apparently started in, and then later he pulled the car over. They got out of the car where the fight escalated from an argument to him hitting her and being charged with assault and battery charges. He fled the scene on foot, and then later on, around 6:45, turned himself into the FBI. The FBI is investigating, and they have charged him with assault and battery and criminal threats, among other charges that will come up on his court date. His court date is March 5th. Rihanna, they said that Rihanna was in the hospital for just a black eye. Apparently, she had multiple abrasions to her face, including a black eye, and she also has a busted lip. Chris busted her lip, y'all. And now, let me tell you this. I want to see how smart y'all are. Now, do you think that if someone were to punch you in your face one time or slap you across your face one good time, that would do enough damage to give you a black eye, multiple abrasions, and a busted lip? Hell no. Clearly, he beated her ass. Okay, clearly, he put more than one punch to her face. Okay, he was hitting her. He didn't just slap her across the face. Clearly, he was beating her. Ergo, the fucking assault and battery charges. I have a headache, y'all. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Like, Chris Brown, your career is over. Like, seriously. It's amazing to me how someone can be on the top. You know what I'm saying? He's like the male Beyonce right now. Like, Chris Brown could come out with a song about anything and bitches will be on it. You know what I'm saying? Just like Beyonce could come out here singing about toilet water and that would be the shit. Everybody would know the dance. Okay? And it's like you're at that level of stardom and you do the stupidest shit. Why is that every celebrity, like from Michael Phelps to Miley Cyrus to Chris Brown, all these niggas, Michael Vick, T.I., they're all doing dumb shit. They're not even, like, if you're gonna go to jail or get arrested or ruin your career over some shit, let it be some real shit. Little Kim, when she went to jail for some dumb shit. Okay? She went to jail for what was it, like a year and a day? She went to jail for a year and a day for not snitching. Okay, for not snitching. Again, what Cat Williams said, doing what your mama told you to do. Not snitching. Okay? And then she got snitched on and ended up getting her ass thrown in jail. Why didn't you just say that shit? Fuck that. I mean, I understand you're not supposed to snitch, but when it's a matter of life and death or life and freedom, you know what I'm saying, versus incarceration, fuck that. You better sing like a canary. You better sing like a damn... I would never give up my freedom for nobody, for no nigga. I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay? Unless you my mama or one of my siblings and someone that I would give my life for, I'm not trying to go to jail for you and you done did some stupid shit. Kim didn't even do shit. You understand? But she lied on the stand, therefore she went to jail for perjury. I mean, and it's not even about Lil Kim. It's not about T.I. or any of them other niggas. But clearly, Chris Brown does not know what he's doing. And I promise y'all, the reason I'm coming to you now and speaking on this again, even though I made a video earlier about it, is because I want to keep y'all up to date on it. Because clearly, some of my facts were not all true, or they were true, but the words were twisted around. What I said on that video, I read or heard on TV or got information from the internet, and I spoke about it. Okay, every video that I've seen on this subject from a YouTuber in the past 24 hours has all said the same thing. They all were given the same story, and there were a lot of videos that I saw between last night and now about the situation. They all said the same shit. So I don't know, but now I'm reading the Times or whatever on the internet, and they're saying that that's basically what happened. But it wasn't a limo; it was a Lamborghini, and the fight broke out outside, and now she has a split lip and all this other shit. This is absolutely crazy, but I promise you I'm not going to make no more than 3 videos at the most about this shit. I promise you. In the event that some new evidence turns up, then yes, I'll make another video. But other than that, I'm stopping with this. I'm really not for it, but Chris. You could just forget it. Like I said, you might as well just go ahead and pack your shit and get you a good hotel room and seriously, because your career is over. I hope you save all the millions of dollars that you've been getting the past few years, because you really gonna need it, because your career is over. I'm sorry. That said, I have something else to say to y'all, but whatever, I'm gonna leave it. So, peace and chicken. I love y'all. Another thing, now, as you can see, I done wind down and got in my good bed, and I'm about to go to sleep. But I had to come and add something. Now, this is gonna be an addition to the second update video or whatever, but I wanted to add that, remember in my Michael Phelps video when I talked about how I want to see what's going to happen as far as his endorsements are concerned, even though he came and publicly apologized and all the other shit for, you know, using pot and, you know, getting caught basically. I wanted to see what his endorsements, how the people who endorse him and promote him would react. Let me just say this, I have not heard, since the incident, I have not heard of any endorsements being stripped or any contracts being removed from Michael Phelps after that situation had occurred. Chris Brown then got arrested and is facing charges. Within a 24-hour period, he has already lost his endorsement with Doublemint Gum. Okay, y'all know the little commercial that be coming on with him and he's dancing around to the Forever song. Double your pleasure, double your fun with Doublemint Gum, all that bullshit. Yeah, double your pleasure, double your fun, starring with Doublemint Gum. That's my shit. I ain't gonna lie. I like the commercial. That's my joint right there. Apparently, his endorsements have been stripped, and they have stripped him of his contract with Doublemint. So, y'all make up what y'all want to make up of it, you know what I'm saying, from what I'm about to say. But I think it's real funny how Michael Phelps, it's been like, what, a little over a week to maybe 2 weeks since it happened, and we've already, you know, seen the pictures, and, you know, he had faced no type of charges, of course, because he wasn't caught doing the act. Even though they took a picture of it, he was not caught by the authorities, therefore they can't charge him with anything because they didn't see him physically smoking the weed and he wasn't distributing it or, you know, selling it to anyone or whatever. So therefore, even though he committed an illegal act and he was partaking in using an illegal substance, it still isn't going to affect him to the point to where he is going to be facing any serious charges. On the other hand, Chris Brown is facing very serious charges for assault and battery. You know what I'm saying? So it is a big difference. But like I said, y'all make what y'all want from it. All I'm saying is I just think that it's funny that Chris Brown ain't been in jail before a fucking day. He wasn't even in jail for a day. He was in jail for like 2 hours. But it ain't been a good 48 hours since the shit happened, and he already done lost his endorsements. So I just found that to be very funny. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It's been weeks since the whole Michael Phelps situation, and Michael Phelps still has his endorsements. He still has everything that he went into the shit with. It was even though he got caught for doing some dumb shit, making a dumb mistake, and basically making everyone look bad with this childish fucking mistake that he made. But now, Chris Brown, he done did some illegal shit. He got arrested for it. He's been caught, and he already loses his endorsements within 48 hours. So yeah, just a thought, just something you got to think about real quick. But yeah, I'm outie. Good night.